I don't know where my question is. Oh, there was 4. Okay. 4, this is supposed to be 16. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Am I streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay. 4 is a very good question, but this number is 16. It's my fault. That makes sense. Yeah, and okay, yeah. I did say that in the group chat, but somebody didn't see it. But it's okay. You could have like figure out kind of what's going on because this is usually a linear line, and I should address f of x as a linear line first because it could be other things. So that was my fault. So my two problem of this question is I should address f of x as linear. Now, after I address f of x as linear, this is the actual SAT question. I promise you this is an actual question. Robert, put that phone away. Um, so this is a question I got from a practice exam. I tutor SAT outside, and my student usually averages above 700 points. Um, and the stuff I am using here on math, sorry, not just both. On math is 700. So usually the stuff I'm using here is pretty much very similar to what I use outside. I just think we don't do practice tests as much, but we do actual concept questions. But this is one of the questions that they always put is they give you a table, and the table has a coordinate. The coordinates 5 is the input, 7 is the output, 9, 11.5, 13, 16. So the best thing is I will actually just pick the coordinate that's going to help me. So I'm going to pick this 2 coordinate, but since you're going to see later in pre-calc, really emphasize on you see this. Do you see that difference is what? 4.5, right? And do you see that difference? It's 4.5. And you know that's linear, but except I should write question correctly. So if that's a 4.5, that's 4.5. If they have the same difference, then that's going to be a linear. Guys, pay attention. If they have the same difference here and same difference on the other side, that has to be a linear. Because that's actually AP pre-calc concept when the student have to be able to spot that's a linear table. It's going to be on your AP pre-calc test rather than on SAT. Now, you can tell from quadratic as well. If you look at quadratic, it's the difference of the difference. Okay, so this one, this difference of a difference is 0. But any other quadratic function, so for example, if you, let's just do a really easy quadratic function, which is -4, sorry, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. That's going to be 4, that's going to be 1, 0, 1, and 4. Do you see the difference is what? 3? The difference is what? 1? The difference is what? 1? The difference is what? 3. Now, you're going to look at the difference again. 2. 2. Wait, hold on a second. Did I do something wrong? What did... One. Wait, what is... My brain's not working today. Oh, if you subtract, sorry. So 4 subtract 1 is 3, and 1 subtract 0 is 1. 0 subtract 1 is what? -1, and this one is going to be -3. So now you're going to see the difference is 2, and this difference of 2. So if that's a difference of 2, the second difference are the same, this function is quadratic. The first difference are the same, it's called linear. So this is just a very, so this is a x, and f of x is equal to x squared. So you can see that second difference. If the second difference are the same number, then they are actually quadratic. Pay attention. This will actually be on your AP pre-calc because they will give you a bunch table and they will say select an equation that's quadratic, then you look at the second difference rather than first difference. The first difference is linear, second difference is quadratic. Does everybody understand that? Okay. So now if the first difference is 4.5, so that means this is linear. Now with that being said, can I just figure out a slope? If I figure out a slope, it's going to be 16 minus 7 over 13 minus 5. So that's equal to 9 over what? 8. Okay. So then I'm going to use that y minus 7 equal to 9 over 8 times x minus 5. And I'm going to plug in 11 here because that's the input. Because this is f of x. This is f of x. Now I can plug in 11 as the input. So it'll be y minus 7 is equal to 9 over 8 times 11 minus 5 is 6. And you can simplify this down to 4 and 3. And that's equal to 27 over 4 plus 7. And then I don't know what the number is. 13 and 3/4, I think. Yeah, 13 and 3/4. And that's my answer. Or whatever that fraction is. Yes. What? I simplify 6 and 8 to 3 and 4th. I just multiply fraction. And this question is on SAT, and this question will be on your AP pre-calc because later on we're going to talk about this more. Yes. Let me make it bigger. So I figure out the equation of a line, right? This is the equation of a line that I usually do. And I plug in 11. 11 becomes input. Whatever y is to the output. Does that make sense or no? Did I do anything wrong? Good. Okay. Next question. Yes. 3, sure. 3 is the same thing. So 3, instead of building like this practically you can draw a table like this, x and f of x, right? And that's going to give you 2, comma 7, negative 4, 4. Now this one I already told you they are linear equation. Guess what? All you gotta do is do 7 minus 4 over 2 minus negative 4. And that's equal to 3 over 6. That's equal to 1/2, right? So then that's going to be, then you're going to use this point, y minus 7 is equal to what? 1/2 times x minus 2. Now, if I really want to get to f of x by itself, then guess what? Y equal to 1/2 x minus 1 and a plus 7. So is equal to f of x is equal to 1/2 x plus 6. So this is f of x function. If you want to find y-intercept, plug in x equal to 0. So it will be 0, 6, I think. And x-intercept, it'll be negative 3, right? No. What is it? Negative 12. And that's it. And you're for sure gonna see this question. You have to know how to graph. If you don't, you can even redo it, the whole thing. Make sure I graph it, and make sure you check on Desmos. Because if you check on Desmos, you're gonna be fine. Because you're gonna start saying, okay, this line I had the wrong slope. Why did I have wrong slope? Right? Okay. Emily, do you need help with this one, or you think you got it? Did Bennett help you?
Yeah, but
Okay. Yeah, Bennett's really good at graphing. And he does it very fast. Now, if I give you a graph, can you tell me the equation? Like if I just draw a graph, can you tell me the equation, right? If I give you a graph like this, oops, that was bad. Right, we talked about that the other day. If I give you a graph, let's just say I draw a random graph. Can you tell me the equation? And equation with the right restriction. So let's say if I have this, I have this point, I have this, like this, I have like this, and I have maybe something like, I don't know, like this. Can you tell me the equation? Yeah, that's a good question, right? Whatever form will help you. You can feel. I prefer point slope form because I can start at any point. But this question, those two graph, you can go with the y equal to mx plus b will be fun because you can tell where the y-intercept very clearly. So sometimes I will go with y equal to mx plus b, and that's the thing. But the restriction is actually more important as well because you gotta know when the restrictions stop. Those are the things that you gotta be able to do. Some of you guys need to take a test on this Friday. Armin, Nathan, you need to learn to do all the stuff. So can you talk to me afterwards? Who else? Robert, yeah, and okay. So this should be done really fast. Okay, so today we're gonna do something fun because I don't feel like teaching. Um, it's fun, I promise you, but it's challenging. You needed some engineer brain. Do you have any? All right. So here that we're gonna do this. So we're gonna name this as a one, this is a two, this is a three, this is a four. So what is the first equation you guys got? Raise your hand if you think you got it. McKenna? Y minus three. Did everybody get this? This is the best form. You know why? Because when you trace back, you have no idea what the y-intercept is. So it's best, I will say, always the best to use point slope form because they are so specific on a specific point, start at particular slope. And that point that she start with this one. Guess what? That's fine. That's three, that's four. That's four, that's three. So this is a 4, comma 3. Can she use this point? Absolutely. It's the same exact equation, but it's a different format. Okay? So this one is, but what is she missing something? What did she miss? Restriction. What's the restriction? Greater than 4 and what? less than or this greater than 4, just x greater than 4. Thank you. The second equation. Nathan, can you tell me the equation in this one? What is it? Y equal to 1. What's the restriction? Yong Yen help you? Okay, Yen.
Greater than 0 and less than or equal to 4.
That's nice. That's nice. Good job. Okay, third. Neil, do you know the equation for the third one?
No.
Robert?
Y minus 2.
Minus 2. I like that because now you're using the y-intercept now. Okay, because x-intercept is actually a -1, but this is a -2. Good. So that's going to be x is between which two restriction though?
X is greater than or equal to -2 but less than 0.
-2 and 0 this side. Okay, that's actually good. And the fourth one, data. You got this data. Try it. And if you fail, it's okay. If you haven't failed, you haven't tried. Give it a try. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. I will help you. How about extend this line a little bit longer? What will be the slope of this line? Tell me the slope first. Try it. If you don't try, just fail a number. What do you think it is? At most, you got it wrong. So what? Nobody give a shit. I don't. Yeah. Is that hard? See, I have more confidence on you than you have confidence on yourself. It's 1/2. You're right. So good job. 1, 2. Yeah. And what's the y-intercept? If I extend this line a little bit longer, what's the y-intercept? -3. You count it off. This is -3. So it'll be 1/2 x minus 3. And that's it. X is less than -2. And that's it. You did it. You just had to believe in yourself. Okay? So a lot of you guys gotta have that confidence. I don't know, like sometimes people have the swag. They do very well in math. You have to have a swag. You have to like, I got this. You have to have that. I'm gonna train you to have that. If you don't, that's okay. You're just gonna keep on failing, keep on trying, keep on failing, keep on trying, and that's fine. Okay, so that's okay. Okay, we're gonna do something fun. I'm tired. I didn't sleep. My face still mess up. So, is my face still mess up? It looks better than yesterday. Okay. So, my own phone can't even recognize me. It's like I can't turn on my phone anymore. It was so upsetting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a Desmos activity. You guys are gonna get computer out. Somebody answer that. Yeah. Julia, can you answer the phone says I didn't find her charger. Can you pick up the phone says I didn't find her charger. If I find her charger, I'll keep it for her, but I don't find it. All right, so what you guys gonna do is gonna go to student.desmo.com. So I'm gonna write it down here. Student.desmo.com. Okay, so I'm gonna start activity. Give me a second. So most popular. Okay, so the code that you're gonna using. Wait, it's up there or no? No, it's not there. Wait, what is? Oh. The code you're gonna go to student.desmo.com, and the code you're gonna using is C49XY5. Your goal is to build equations, linear equations to help you eat all the stars. Okay, the ball is gonna fall. Okay, so everybody pay attention. So the ball is gonna fall like from a certain spot, right? And the fall, and then if you want the line to catch the ball, you have to build a line underneath it. And then once you build it, the ball will flow through and gonna take over all the stars. So the best thing is you figure out a slope between the stars. Figure out a slope between the stars. For me, I use point slope form. I think that's much more powerful, and I would rather do that, and I will learn that better. So point slope form would be a better form to go to. So I'm gonna tell you. Are you guys able to log in yet?
Error code.
C49XY5, the name of the command? No? Okay. Here, you're gonna have to use student.decimal.
Yeah, you can have plot.
C 49xy5. Huh? It has to be capped. Okay. Now, so if you have a star, like just say, for example, you have a star like this, right? And you have star at 1, 1 right here, and you have like 3 and 2 like this, and the ball is gonna drop in here. You want to build a line that going through here. So you want to figure out, use this point, okay, that's just y minus 1 equal to x minus 1. And then the slope is going to go up to, right, 3, so 2 over 3, and build certain restrictions. Okay, now this one, get to a challenge slide, you need to require some engineer brain, which is there's no defined answers. It's all open-ended. There's no one set answer for fits all. You have to have an engineer brain. So, ready? Go. And you need a charger, so can probably move your chair. Yeah? Do you have it? You have a charger? Oh, no, she's back. Charger.
They probably just want to resend it.
It gets harder. It's very hard. I have teacher come into my room and they get
Oh, I know.
Make the line that or you could just adjust it.
Your goal is to finish all of them, and I can see it on my screen. You're better than this. You can try to be as specific as you can. Student data. You get what awareness is. If this line keep on descending, where's awareness?
The slope will go up. Somebody write the slope will go up. You write the slope.
Thing will work.
I do not have it. Why is that?
Watch this.
You gotta find the driven slow.
Oh no.
You're driven slow. See the slope is this, negative, right? It's going down one right here, but you don't want that. You want it this way. No, you have to change this one. Change this one. Think about it. You want to line that up one, right here. So what? You count the slope. Count the stars before nothing so. Yeah. I press enter. Okay, so this slope is what? Up one right here. So what's my slope?
I need to figure out what I have to figure out.
Yeah.
Well, we also can.
Think about it. Okay, so first of all, okay. Slope between those two stars. What?
Increase.
Okay. So now this is 11.7. So
I like
this line, if you extend it, what is my y? If you draw it,
Pretty graphic.
what happens? And then you have to draw the restriction. Okay, that's the one.
I can't even see.
I have glasses, and you can't see.
Okay, so they want to change one number. They don't want to change that number. Because if you change one number, follow the direction. You gotta read the direction. The direction says change one number. They want you to figure out what number to change.
Okay, good.
So you can restart it by doing it.
Oh, eight.
Oh, you already went through. Okay. Which number do you think they want you to change?
You want to change the
Yeah, so change that one.
Yeah, I know.
Change it, try it.
Kind of like five random.
Like I say.
But that's this game.
Now launch the ball, see what happens.
You can.
Okay,
Okay, two lines.
come on, you gotta experiment. Okay, then you want to do engineer right now. How are you gonna do?
Oh, I
Make it-
know. Make
You just come down.
Like in the first
like
one.
that here.
Oh, wait.
No.
No, that was.
So,
Would that be behind?
okay, so you can reset by clicking on the wheel. And then say reset. Yeah. I got read.
Okay. He does like this one. He likes to like. Has to move around.
Every time this works. Okay, just use the brakes.
No, it's just a joke. It's just y equals.
Robert already got a chance slide. Chance slide's no fun.
Oh, this is.
I'm on 12.
Make it like a big U. And then I go to apply.
You just gotta change the.
What am I saying?
No,
Can't even, I like this, but I'm not gonna put in all effort that's in my brain.
I have the first
So I
one.
gotta do like.
So you look.
Don't have to go.
Oh.
How would you get that top song for the right?
Yeah, negative.
Lunch, 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 lunch.
But if it's blue,
What?
I need to
It's lunch.
decide.
It's lunch. So how do you need to modify this? To get that? No? Well, you can, but there's two ways to do it, but how do you modify it? The bolt, it's like have common sense.
You could make a line like this.
Low,
And if they fall off
You can-
here, they go there.
maybe shorten it back.
I didn't know how to find it.
Okay, which number you should change here? Yeah.
So one time I should mention.
Okay, try to change to a number. Play with it. Change like maybe try a different number there. instead of 8, try different numbers. Try it, experimental. The idea is you guys gotta learn how to think. What if this?
No.
Seven.
Oh, you guys changed.
And you gotta try it. When you launch it, you gotta try it. When you try different number, try launch it. That's what an experimental for.
Good.
It's like you're doing a lab.
No. Yeah. No, that's. Oh, yeah,
Try
yeah,
different number.
yeah. I get it. No,
Until you get to it.
I told you what to do.
Get the challenge 1. Huh? Let's get challenge 1. Ooh. He's got an engineer brain. Emily, what's your computer?
It's dead. We're all using it.
My computer.
Oh,
Your homework.
I'll do it.
It's like I could do it.
Yeah, praise.
Oh, I think I know how you do it. Yeah, you gotta like drive.
Use point slow form will help you a lot. Current slow form because I can decide which point do I start, which point do I end.
No, that is true.
Yeah, it would help a lot.
You're gonna get it.
At 8, 12.
No, that's good. But, well, I mean,
Yeah, we just got our different ones.
wait, are you able to listen to like split and half going off?
Yeah, it looks really weird though whenever it's like.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Yep. Not unless it works.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what is that? You're saying there's just.
The ball's gonna go up.
If it goes, we didn't have like jumps, and I'm like, it's just bad for you. Yeah.
It was like this.
I know, I want to do it. Sure.
It went to like
I'll pull it.
exactly on there.
Wait, let me get
No,
one.
I put it in my book.
Where did you go?
Oh, yeah, you did like lines going across. Oh.
It's your engineer brain.
Wait, we can't change it?
Good question. I'm gonna answer that.
Huh? Your brain not working? Why not?
I think I might have.
Add 1 to this.
Is this what you?
What? Oh, the first. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Did it again.
I have the.
How look at the challenge? Wait. Oh, you go.
it save?
Oh.
Like, will it save?
We have no time.
You have a WhatsApp code from
I don't think I have a code. I can. No, I'm gonna add her. I'm
Oh,
gonna add her
sure.
phone
Just
number.
add it,
Yeah. Just tell her to remind me.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah. So, you got a lot of things to catch up.
Yeah.
Do you want to be here?
I am enjoying my class so far. I'm enjoying this so far.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work.
I know it's a lot of work, and I am a little worried about catching up because, like, I don't get a lot of the graphing stuff, but it is stuff that I recognize. I don't. I'm not as like quick with the graphing, and I don't really. I'm catching on, I think.
Okay, so one thing is, there's free tutoring after school,
Okay.
and there's people that can tutor you.
I'm definitely gonna take advantage of the tutoring thing. I think I can work with this right now.
But there's old stuff too. You had to go back and
Yeah,
know
that-
all the old stuff.
Oh, God, that's what I'm worried about. Covering all the stuff that I missed. That's what I'm more concerned about because I can follow along with this, and because I'm like, this is stuff we did last year. I'm kind of familiar with it. But I am a little worried about catching up on all this stuff.
So, here, give me your parents' phone number, and I'll
Yeah, I
tell
can do
them
it
it's
for
like maybe you needed like some help,
Like,
and I'll assign somebody to
Okay.
like you guys pay them just for tutoring on the side, and just kind of help you catch up, and that's okay with you. Then at least there is, another piece to help you.
Yeah.
But free tutoring is only can offer so much because I only stay here 1 hour at the school, but you need a lot more time.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
So it's up to you.
I'm gonna write it down for you.
Okay,
on a piece
yeah.
of paper.
Yeah, that's right.
Go on, Mr. Good.
What's up, Omar?
Morning, Mr. Good.
Morning. Is my face still swollen?
A little bit.
My own face detection doesn't even detect myself. No, like my phone.
Can you
I can't even turn on my phone.
can you read that?
4072571. 5271.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. I'll call her. Where you going?
It's what it's called.
Tell her to call me if you have questions.
Okay. Miss Levine?
Yeah.
Great.
Not as swollen. I feel like it's going down. I gotta eat my antibiotic. How do I lose my eye? That's an interesting question. I lose my eye, it's a complicated story. Drug time. Okay, I think there was two questions. You had to stare at it for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you stare at it. I don't know, did it work or no? Did it work?
I had
Yeah.
no idea how to do this.
I did it 5 seconds.
Didn't have anything.
It roughly that takes you 5 seconds. If you take more than 5 seconds, you did it wrong. That's the question. If you did more than 5 seconds, you did it wrong. If you stare at it for 5 minutes, it's okay though. All right, so
I tried all kinds of things.
well, at least he's trying better than yesterday. Hold on, let me take my medication. Percocet. I'm cold. No.
Oh.
You have a lot of food, but it's not like really healthy. Oh, yeah.
Healthy? This isn't healthy?
That's pretty healthy.
Half of it. And just this and the,
All right, go over the homework. I'm gonna eat my medicine.
Did you want to see that homework?
Huh? Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna help you.
I eliminated
Why?
C-center tutoring. Nathan, I called Nathan and he
But nothing.
Oh, we're doing part one? Are they on? RDL?
I mean, could be wrong, could be right.
Nathan.
Yeah.
What?
I think I'm what I did was I multiplied this, so we brought it up to x to the power x of 1/2. Multiply it, so okay. Bring it up with your particle. I don't know why you like that. I'm not a and
Negative 10 x over x squared.
Yeah, I
X over x over x. Yeah. So I can plug in power. I got that. And let me know what you get. And if you need to go to the pro, I can help you out. And, right, so oh, you're playing. What's like, are you up? I'm not gonna lie, my internet died. Like, what's that? They kept rolling, and I felt like,
should be
because
one
Yeah, Luke didn't have to be square.
whoa.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pop in the back. Oh, yeah.
I'll join on the board.
Relative, lead, oh, lead, third.
If you get close on second,